What is up, guys? Today we're going to be reacting to FNAF Discussion with Battington. What color is Bonnie? So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to Battington, and comment down below, and make sure you guys do the same with me. And yeah, let me know what color you guys think Bonnie is after this.
Hi, welcome to FNAF Discussion, where we talk about random stuff relating to FNAF.
Oh.
Today's topic, Bonnie's color.
FNAF fandom. Oh my god.
What is it?
FNAF 1 Bonnie Indigo? What was that down there though? What was he writing? FNAF 1 Indigo, Scott's intended blue.
Indigo. Bear with me. I was technically not wrong, and most of you who didn't say blue weren't either. It just really depends on the context. A part of the debate is that what is the general consensus for what Bonnie's color should be? What color do the characters in universe see Bonnie as? And what did Scott want his color to be across all different media? I think it's blue. There's just a couple things that we need to consider before everyone starts spewing a bunch of different color names. First thing to consider is that FNAF 1, the actual game that
I honestly always seen him as purple, high key.
Indigo. No doubt about that. And his specular
If Indigo is purple-ish, then yeah.
I'm sure this has been explained a couple different times, but things like gold and most other metals that are a tinted color, even if you shine like a white light on them, such as like this death coin for example, the color of it is gold.
What?
But sometimes, even with a white light being reflected...
Is that a real... Wait. Is that a... Nope. I gotta search this up mid-video, because I don't know if my memory is sharp on it. Death Token FNAF. What the fuck? That's a real death token. Where do they make those?
On it, the color of that white light being reflected comes across as like a tinted white. Like a goldish white being reflected off of gold. So that's specular. That's what we consider sometimes in 3D animation is, well, if something has a bit of reflection on it, do we want to take into consideration what color the reflection comes off of? So, Scott decided Bonnie's specular, the way light reflects off of him, should bounce off as blue. So that's interesting.
Blue,
something to consider.
Okay.
He's indigo, but his specular is blue. I think Scott did that as a means to make Bonnie, who's already indigo, more blue. That's just a theory, though.
The game theory? Oh my god, Pat! Jesus Christ!
The intended color of Bonnie in the first game was meant to be blue. Why do I say this? Well,
fuck?
I refer back to the evidence that a lot of people who said Bonnie was blue used as evidence, and that's the anniversary render that Scott did for like a behind the scenes thing.
I remember that.
Bonnie's in the office and his vertex colors are blue and gray. Now, the thing about vertex colors, for you ultra crepidarians who want to use that as evidence,
for the what?
That's not what texture
What word did he just say?
That's not what you see in the final result when rendering. Vertex colors, you can color whatever. It's not going to affect the texture that you put out at the end. It's just something that helps you understand what groups are going to be what color. So you can decide beforehand and see, like, I want to see what this looks like without rendering or using texture view. I want to see what this looks like with certain colors. And then you color pick a color, and there it is. Sorry to interrupt past me, but another thing that I just realized is there is another anniversary render of Bonnie that shows him what he looks like when he's rendered and his vertex colors, and they're not the same color. Now, I'm not saying
I think
that those who were calling Bonnie blue were using this and saying that the indigo was blue, but that they were
I'm more worried about his tie being black. Has his tie always been black? This is gaslighting me. His tie has always been red, right?
Trying to say that Scott meant for Bonnie to be blue based on the vertex colors, but I just realized this.
It's gaslighting me so bad.
The anniversary picture here. But I do think Scott wanted him to be blue because of that vertex color. What are other reasons that I say that? We'll get to that later. Another interesting thing to consider is that
Royal
Wither
Blue
Bonnie in the second game is more blue than classic Bonnie. I'm sorry, I just scratched your nose. More blue than classic Bonnie.
Oh,
so
yeah.
The first game, indigo. Second game, not just blue, but more blue than indigo. So that's Bonnie. I'd say he's blue. Withered Bonnie is
dark blue
in
periwinkle.
It's just something else.
Periwinkle's a color? I never knew what that word meant.
That's help wanted. You see, Steelwool gave Scott the opportunity to recreate these games in VR, which means he gets the second chance at coloring his animatronics. I feel like the Indigo was just because of you know, early stages of development and that, you know, whatever the case was. It's really hard to tell why he chose Indigo. He has a second chance at really picking what color Bonnie is. Bonnie, classic Bonnie, in Help Wanted, the recreation of FNAF 1, is blue. He's like a very desaturated, like he's got gray in his lighter areas, and a darker desaturated blue in his...
I kind of never realized how clean Steelwool really made that model. I love them for that. Like, this model looks so clean. Maybe I was too worried about being terrified, but yeah, that model looks so good.
Blue in his darker areas. So Bonnie, classic Bonnie in Help Wanted, is blue. Here's where it gets weird. Withered Bonnie in Help Wanted is purple. Huh? What? Why is...
You know what, at this point, they're fucking with us. They're fucking with us. Because why is he changing? Why does he always change?
Is blue. Withered Bonnie in the second game, I assume, still intends
Scott's
to be blue.
watching this laughing, too.
Purple?
He knows that he's been messing with us.
You can see why I'm confused.
Bro is Orpal. Like, what the hell?
Withered Bonnie into consideration in this debate. That means we have to take the others.
FNAF movie Bonnie Gray?
Because Toy Bonnie is like Aqua. You know, he's like Aqua. But we call, you know,
the fucking buzzing, like. Why is the internet humor like this these days, bro? Why do we laugh so hard hearing an incorrect
like
buzzer
Aqua.
Noise?
You know, he's like Aqua. But we call, you know,
Azure Blue?
Generalizing. Bon Bon, the little hand puppet on Funtime Freddy. He's royal blue. He's as the most blue Funtime Freddy. He's royal blue. He's the most blue Bonnie out of the whole iteration of Bonnies. He's blue, like straight up royal blue. That's a bit more complicated because it makes me think that we shouldn't take these guys into consideration and just focus on this design, this model of Bonnie. And I say model in terms of like this era of Bonnie, because I feel like this era of Bonnie goes through the most changes, unless these two are treated interchangeably based on lore.
Can we talk about how well... Play the damn game theory clip.
So, for example...
Can we talk about how well he drew Bonnie, though?
Not the spring Bonnie, but Bonnie...
Like, FNAF 1 Bonnie looks so good.
Funny how we make a full circle. I don't think there's any doubt about that. It's literally pixels. You can color pick. Almost the same indigo as Bonnie in the first game. Another thing to consider is the movie and the novels. So, the movie... What
he
color
looked
is
purple
the
in the novel.
Gray.
Huh?
I know you guys might be looking at me like, oh, you stupid. You're colorblind.
That motherfucker was not gray. You lying.
So, it's not that he's gray.
Y'all are gaslighting
It's
me.
just that if you look at the behind the scenes, which are the best source of reference for what that Bonnie's color is, because it's like studio white lighting, he's like a grayish...
Yeah, bluish. Yeah.
He's blue. He's okay, I'm gonna say he's blue.
Just, yeah.
He's got this teal...
Why does he look so terrifying?
Areas, which is, it's just mainly gray, but with like a little bit of teal. And then the darker areas are gray, but blue. So let's just scratch off that gray. And lighting doesn't help either. Lighting became a big problem in the debate because turning something like that into live action, the adaptation is going to be crazy. And when I first saw the trailer and they got yellow lighting and orange lighting...
Bro, it's just straight blue.
Across as green in cases, or even just like teal because of that kind of lighting. So color theory is crazy, but it's something to consider.
Man, Bonnie's blue. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Blue. Grayish,
it's too
light
confusing.
blue. Where does that leave us? Well,
like he's blue, but then gray on a...
I'm
sorry. He's blue, but purple on a rainy damn day. Let's just say that. Like...
They have the same colors as the movie.
God, that graphic novel Bonnie looks horrifying, though, with those eyes.
Bonnie to be blue across all different media, or intends for him to be, or wants people to call him blue. as confusing as he's made this by picking a colored
Oh my
rabbit,
God.
I think he's blue.
The Bugs Bunny
I think
picture.
the general answer for what Bonnie's color is blue. If you want to get more specific,
Let's just say blue.
Deep dive, but he's blue. FNAF 1 Bonnie, indigo. Scott intended for him to be blue. Withered Bonnie, blue in the second game, purple in Help Wanted. These guys are more awkward. Those guys.
They're
are
doing this on
oddballs.
purpose.
I wouldn't really consider them into debate. Also, sorry again for interrupting me past me, but honorable mention to Rockstar Bonnie and Glamrock Bonnie. I'm sure there's other Bonnies that I missed, but these guys specifically,
like Rockstar just adopted normal Bonnie's like normal look, and then Glamrock just adopted Toy Bonnie.
Need to be mentioned because Rockstar Bonnie is basically a periwinkle, like a dark periwinkle. That's as close.
Why
as
does
I can
Bonnie's
see his
eyes never
color
stay
being
the
at.
same color?
It's a
Like
nice
leave
color.
it pink. I like it.
I don't know. They're just a weird. You know, the Rockstars are a weird.
Makes them look
bunch.
creepy with the pink eyes.
But if you want to count that into the blue with the purple, it honestly does.
Yo, I'm gonna need Battington to stop with these weird ass images. Why is his guitar going up his ass? Where are you getting these from?
Not fit anywhere, but these in the oddball category. The other one being Glamrock Bonnie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that one's even more aqua than Toy Bonnie. I didn't think it was possible.
Those got green eyes and
But they
purple
made
eyes and
him
pink eyes. What the
more
fuck? Pick a color.
towards the greens than any other Bonnie. Bold move, which I mean, Glamrock Freddy's orange.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Chica's white. Right? It's like, who really cares at that point? But into the pit.
Why is Chica white?
We came full circle from indigo to blue to purple to gray to indigo again.
Now watch
So,
the next
funny how
game.
that
He's gonna be
works out.
blue. It's a pattern. They're
Send us to
fucking
a
with
friend
us.
If this debate gets brought up again, but general consensus, blue. Thank you for joining me.
I honestly think that it's just Scott's messing with us, because at some point someone had to ask, is bro blue or indigo? And then everybody was like, yeah, is he blue or indigo? And then Scott was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna use both of them for every single game until people notice this established pattern. Like that's just what Scott's doing. He's mucking with us. Anyway, guys, that was a great FNAF discussion with Battington. What color is Bonnie? Let me know in the comments down below, what color do you think Bonnie is? Hit the like button on this video and make sure you subscribe for more Five Nights at Freddy's content. And yeah, peace out.